All right, we are recording now. So measured moves, already put one here on Apple. It was actually the same measure as yesterday. Oddly enough, that tends to happen. Looks like Apple will be fun today. Oops. And we have Microsoft. That was pretty wild last night. Where's 8 a.m.? Is that 8 a.m.? Yeah. Let's see. We got nice wide range on Microsoft today. I tend to like them when they're wider, less to think about. So approximately there. Let me see. Still got some issues there. Okay. Microsoft, and then we have NVIDIA. NVIDIA was a lot of fun yesterday. Look at this. Last night, it didn't have earnings or anything, but big head and shoulders pattern. Really interesting to watch this action. I got to say, it's not healthy. It's just not healthy to stay up so late just to watch price action. Should find a healthy way to do this. Yep, it's 8 a.m. AMD. Where is that? Let's make this smaller. AMD's been interesting this week so far. And then we have Tesla. Where's 8 a.m.? There. Yeah, Tesla got a bigger range. Tesla was wild last night too. I was really watching it and I'm thinking if I was trading, I probably would have gone long here. Again, it's not exactly my trade book because it happened right after a big red candle, but you can see the volatility. You can see the move. Getting long in this area, about 380 on Tesla is what I had in mind.
I think Andrew took a swing trade overnight.
He did it overnight? Oh, okay. Yeah, he took
a
trade. Go ahead. Yeah, a lot of guys traded that. Jared was in it. Brian got some of that. Andrew got into it. I think Peter traded it or not. I don't know, but he was there. I've never done this. Never traded earnings. Never needed to. Never wanted to. But you never know, man. You could have some incredible opportunities if you just pay attention. So that was the idea yesterday. Meta. Meta has been like major point of frustration for me in the last couple of weeks, as you guys have seen. Just because it's been setting up and going and I'm not taking the setups. So I need to work on my aggression, as in be more aggressive about just taking the trade, irrelevant of whether you had a good one before or a bad one before. I've actually been making that mistake lately in the last couple of weeks, as you guys have seen, just not taking setups because trade early and make some profits and I'm done, but that's not good enough. Really got to take your setup when it comes irrelevant of your previous trades. That's important. Then you start making some real money. All right, I think everyone's squared away. Oh, we got one more. Oops. Okay. Good. Yeah, this whole permissions thing, I just gotta make it cleaner. That's all I gotta do. All right, so anyone see anything interesting? Got all the levels ready to go?
I mean, that is interesting if it retests 690.
Yeah, 690 is the level. I like it. I would like
Amazon potentially.
Avi?
Sorry, you guys were talking on top of each other. You have to take turns, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just suggesting maybe Amazon is worth a watch.
Yeah, it's in a zone, consolidating, but let's see. I enjoyed Amazon yesterday. I took an FOMC trade on it. That was fun. Again, a different kind of trade book than what I normally do. than what you guys have seen me do recently. It's an older one, playing volatility. But yeah, Meta is interesting. I like the look of it. Basically consolidated. You can see the tight consolidation and the breakout. It's almost going already to that level. If it bounces off 690, I would love to go long on this. Let's see. You never know until after the market opens, right?
Yeah, Avi,
Mhm.
what happened to NVIDIA yesterday? We had a great setup on it. Maybe it's because the candle didn't close so bullish, the major hammer.
NVIDIA. What happened with NVIDIA? What are you
Yeah, the
talking
major
about?
hammer at the level, but maybe because the hammer was red. and
Oh
not
yeah,
blue.
early. Actually, yeah, this was a real point of frustration for me. In hindsight, what I did is I saw this hammer and took the new 5-minute high. But in hindsight, this is not a hammer. This is not a setup. I misread it. Just having the wick on the top should have invalidated that whole trade. Even if it went, it would not have been good because it's not there. The setup's not there.
Just the wick, Avi, or also the hammer closed red, not fully bullish.
No, the red part's not a big deal. It's a tiny body, so I'm not too fussed about that. It's the wick on the upside. It should really close right at its high, ideally.
Yeah. Took a
That
big
was the
hit.
mistake. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually, this week has been a bit tricky for me. Actually, the last 2 weeks, if you guys have noticed, I've been trading early a lot, and then therefore not taking the real big ones later. So that's been frustrating.
Yeah, but yesterday there was no big ones.
Microsoft was set up once. Yeah, there was a few opportunities, not many. I took the FOMC one. I took Meta. Meta set up okay. That one worked. It was just one. And Microsoft. But I didn't take Microsoft. I was just not in the zone, really. Anyways, I've been assessing all that stuff and trying to clean it up. Just got to get back into real solid trading, not just trading like an amateur, just going in at the open and doing that stuff. Unless it really sets up, but still the real ones happen later. The bigger moves of the day, right? So that's what I'm trying to target. Anyways, guys, we have 30 seconds to the open. Tesla did a good breakout just now. I'm not sure what I want to watch. It's going to be Meta and Tesla. I'm going to watch two. Both of them for a breakout. Well, have done a breakout. If they do a good retest, might be an opportunity to put some size on. We have Tesla for 410. Yeah, I'll go 407. There we go. If it comes down and bounces off 406, I'll be involved in this. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. The market's open. Don't have much of a plan really other than these retests of breakouts. Meta's already basically done its big move. Well, the first move. Apple's doing the whole Wyckoff thing, false breakout. NVIDIA doing the breakout now. Off it goes. 124 area. Google's gone again. AMD also breakout, gone. Everything's done to breakout. Whoa. Look at Meta. I don't see how I could have caught this. Look at that. Come and retest and go. Very hard to catch this. So I'm not even going to try. Can't manage risk on that. NVIDIA false breakout going the other way.
What about Amazon? It has a hammer and it did the retest.
It has a hammer, but it's got no room to the left. It's just been chopping in this area. Look at this. This is just a great big area of consolidation.
Yeah.
I want to see a reversal. It happened earlier at like 8, just after 8 o'clock, right up there and came down. This is a mess. I might get involved in Meta beyond 700 if it really closes that hammer. We still have like 3 minutes on this candle, so nothing yet. I haven't been able to spot a really neat setup. So, nah, still in wait. Kind of like yesterday, sit and wait a little bit. Okay. Meta, it's getting wild. Look at that. This is just dangerous. I'm not gonna go long over here. This is just too dangerous.
Apple is breaking out, and
Yep.
the order book is just nothing but big orders at 241, 242.
Yeah. You're going to get a lot of volatility on something like Apple. Today's its earnings day and all that. But yeah, there's a breakout. If you like breakouts, you're reading the volatility or reading the momentum through 240. And if you got the order book, yeah, that should give you conviction to go up towards 242. So there you go. Microsoft also very weak right now. Yeah, I don't see anything actually that I would trade. Again, there is a lot of opportunity for the volatility trades, opening momentum trades. MJ, you're running parallels, Thinkorswim. Yeah, this 8 a.m. candle thing. Again, there's a good reason we use DOS, right? So, if you're using other platforms, I think someone said here earlier about Yahoo Finance. I think that one gives you the wick, the candle at 8 a.m. Try that.
Yeah, it's just interesting how they can all take in the same or similar data, or should be, and for a time frame, especially a small time frame, and be so vastly different. Just figure there was a setting or something on a lot of everything being a uniform, but
Yep, it's not a perfect world, so you got to get the best tools that you can get to get involved in this business. I'm getting very curious about Meta. It's really holding the 690 area. I mean, really holding. I normally like to wait for candles to close and do all that, but this is too dangerous. I just don't want to touch it right now. It's too dangerous.
Look at NVIDIA, like the previous day close, it projected. Let's see if
NVIDIA, yep. And the previous day close is pretty much also the top of the 8 a.m. candle. Same place. So, there you go. Pretty much. So, good fun. Again, I see a lot of movement. I don't see a lot of opportunity to manage risk. So for now, just sitting it out. What's going on with this thing? Okay. So there we have it. All right. Yeah, I still don't see much. Oddly enough, Google's looking like a reversal going down. But look at this. It did the big hammer that I like, but it's happened after a big bullish candle. So I wouldn't go short on the new 5-minute low. I mean, it could easily go, but I don't like it. It's too dangerous. Tesla's doing the breakdown as well. But again, no setup. Not for these 5-minute charts that I look at. Oh, wait a second. What was this? Gotcha. Okay. Bit of a dangerous day, huh? Well, Amazon doing the breakdown now, going down. Again, ORB setup. 5-minute ORB for those of you who like it. Seems to be breaking out of the first 5-minute candle. And that happens to be very nicely in the range of the 8 a.m. candle. Let's see if that works.
What about Apple? I mean, like it's retesting the previous day close?
It's just chilling over there. Not doing much.
Not touching it.
Yeah, retest would be like this is a possible retest. You can see where it was having resistance yesterday at about 237. eventually broke out and did a big retest like 5 minutes ago. So if you want to trade intraday levels like that, that makes sense too.
Okay.
That would have been an opportunity, but yeah, I don't take these kinds of trades anymore. Shit, Meta's going the other way. My goodness. You got to do something with Meta. It keeps setting up, well, getting close to a setup, and then it's dangerous.
Yeah, but maybe Meta is going to close and this candle as an engulfing, maybe. You take it?
No, I don't like engulfings. That's not not what I trade. Engulfings have a whole different behavior to it. And you need a serious engulfing. And day trading perspective, by the time it does a really serious engulfing, like the engulfing candle is twice as big as the one it did engulf, the thing's already gone. It's done its big move for the day. So I don't like to play with that. Unless you're playing momentum, you take an engulfing crack. That's a different volatility play. There it goes. 700. I bet there's a monster amount of orders at 700 on Meta. Yeah, Shane, you see the order book on Apple? Way up there. A lot of orders. All there. Boom. There goes Meta. Again, ORB setup. Off it goes. I'm having trouble with this again. NVIDIA now doing the breakdown. Looks like it wants to go again. Again, another 5-minute ORB kind of setup. Let's find that level right there. Going towards 121. Let's see. Man, Meta. There's already been about 4 or 5 moments today where I was tempted to go long on Meta, but the setup wasn't quite there and it's just bouncing too much. Well, let's see. There will be a lot of opportunities. You don't have to go chasing stuff that isn't perfect. There we go. Sorry, guys, just a moment. Getting all kinds of messages from my broker. Just gotta fix this. Don't want to be trading when the brokerage account isn't quite ready to go, right? All right, I think we got that working. All right, anything? Oh, there you go, Meta. Who would have expected 707.50 as a level? You're probably thinking 710, but for now you can see measured moves. Sure enough, that's where it's having trouble.
I got Meta.
Ah, nice. Nice work. Catch it and let it run. I haven't got anything yet. This is unusual. But actually, it's good. I prefer trading later. You can just put on bigger trades. What have I got? Okay. There, that's okay. Microsoft as well, doing that ORB sort of setup. Actually, I like the look of it. Again, I'm not trading it. It's not my style, but you can see where it's come down, found support, and now it's done it's basically broken the high of the first candle. So you have that 5-minute ORB candle trade going up. Again, not my style, but it's there. NVIDIA very slowly keeps going down. So still nothing, guys, for me at least. But again, all you ORB traders and stuff, you would have had your fun already.
Maybe Tesla and Meta.
What do you want to know about Tesla and Meta? Well, Meta's
No, I traded both now.
oh, you did.
Yeah, so Meta, I just took the bounce from the top. No, just scalping basically, and Tesla I went short now, but I sold too early, unfortunately. But this is how it goes now. You know that.
Oh yes, you guys have seen me make that mistake a lot in the recent past. Gosh,
we all learn now.
That's the worst. You get into a good position and then just screw it up by getting out.
But I think, it's great that you actually are aware, of your mistakes. And I think we can only get better now. Takes time now, and we are learning every day, basically now.
Yeah, absolutely. We're learning every day, and you don't learn from winners. You learn from mistakes, even
exactly
winning trades. Yeah.
This is what I'm reading. This is the biggest treasure now. Learn from your mistakes now.
Yeah, absolutely. And just make sure your mistakes don't blow you up, blow up your account or you emotionally.
Exactly. Risk management is key, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I can tell you guys, my personal mistake that I think I've been making recently is, again, taking trades early, either winners or losers, especially the winners, which then stop me from trading later in the day when my really good setups come, and then it's just lots of money not made. So I'm going to work on that. Today I didn't get a trade at the open, but even if I did, the whole attitude is to make sure I still take my setups later when they show themselves. And that's where when I'm playing to my strengths, really. Again, aggression. I've been too shy lately.
Sometimes when you're in the green, I think it's also good just to walk away. This is what I see very often, what Andrew is doing now. Let's say he trades for half an hour, 1 hour now. He's in the green and he just walks away, and that's it for the day. I think this is also a very good strategy now. Not giving back to the markets now.
That's there. And that's very much the human element of it. You want to sleep well at night, you've had a decent day, all that stuff.
Exactly.
And there's a place for that. I've been doing that for a long time. But I'm trying to elevate the trading and become more professional about it. And the pros really, they take the setup irrelevant of they've had a good trade or a bad trade previously. And if they don't, well, they get fired from their prop firm positions. The other guy's going to come in for half the salary and do the job, provide a return. So just watching what the pros do, really. When the market gives you an opportunity, take it. And when it doesn't, then don't touch it. So just keeping it very methodical that way is what I'm trying to do, get more objective about it. And just go more professional. So that's the thinking.
Look at Tesla now, because you've got it on the screen, Avi. At least we are seeing it now. So what do you think now? Is approaching that level, I think, is good for a bounce now. Yeah, I would scalp it now.
Anything could happen at a level, right? It could get stuck there. It could break out of there.
Exactly. You just can take a chance.
Yeah, just wait for it to set up to tell you what it's most likely to do. Right now, I don't know what it wants to do. It's not telling me anything. So wait for it. I'm beginning to like Amazon for reversal, but this is the same mistake that I made yesterday, getting in a hammer with the hammer having a wick on the top, so it's not a genuine full hammer. Of course, this is not even a great one because it's 2 in a row, and it's just chopping in this area, it looks like. This was yesterday's mistake when I took the early trade on NVIDIA. On the other hand, NVIDIA now looks like it's on its way. It did that hammer. Again, not a long tail hammer, the one I really like. So not an ideal setup. Even if I saw it in time, I wouldn't have taken this. Let's see, what else do we got? Okay.
Avi,
Hey.
will you go long on Apple if the 5 minutes candle now closes above the other one? Now it's going bearish, but if it breaks the candle on the left, will you go long?
No. Firstly, it's not anywhere near the level. It's actually right in the middle. So
Okay.
it doesn't interest me. And secondly, it's not a setup. It's not a setup that I see. You know, for
An
continuation.
ABG, I thought.
Yeah, it's not an ideal ABCD. It's come
Okay.
down very bearish. Let it consolidate, then put in one of those serious hammers at
Okay.
the level. Then and it's powerful. This is not powerful. This is just kind of, it might go, it might not. See, that's the entry right there you were just talking about.
Yes.
No, not taking this. No way.
Okay.
It's not powerful enough.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
if you, if you look at Amazon, guys, there it goes. Like I was telling you a minute ago, but this is not ideal. So again, take your setups if they come. If they don't, let it go. You got all day, as in, well, the market's always here, and there's plenty of opportunities. So when the good ones come, just really get into it. What are we looking at here? So yeah, Tesla, as you can see again, guys, levels are lovely things. A near precise bounce. Look at that. Who would have thought of that?
Yeah, very nice.
Avi, what about Microsoft?
Let's see. I don't see a setup. I see it went from a level, it broke down. Perhaps if it rejects the level, I would consider that a retest around this 422 area. So did the breakdown, going for the retest, and perhaps that's a short. That might set up for a short. For now, I don't see anything here. I wouldn't trade this long. I didn't do that long tail hammer that I like. It's on the way, but no setup.
Thanks.
Generally, everything's going up at the moment. But here's something I'm looking at, guys. Meta, if it does this long tail hammer now, if this one closes as that hammer, and then the new 5-minute low, that would get me excited. You can also see it as a double top if you like. It came from down there. I mean, who's to say this is going to be bearish? But if the setup is there, you must take it. Otherwise, you're never going to make money. So if I'm going to do this, it would be this put contract. What? 7 of, wow. Look at this. You can hardly trade this thing. 705. Oh, shit. These contracts are insane. Anyways, let's see how Meta behaves up here. Yeah, Google's a ripper, guys. Just to the breakout of 200. Very, very strong. A lot of things are just looking like strong price action. All right, so no setup on Meta. This is just a doji. It's indecision. It's not a reverse hammer. So nothing there. There you go, Google. Let's move these levels up and see what we get. So through 200, we got 201.61. Again, guys, lots of movement, lots of good movement, but without opportunities, at least the way I see it. Oh, Shane, you got a, wow, what do you call them? Oh yeah, I see it. Apple had huge orders to the top side, probably still does. It's probably going to sit there all day. It's in the news. The orders are probably going to sit there all day, and ideally they get eaten up. So NVIDIA, look at that thing, huh? What does it want? Still very much in an area of chop. But yeah, there was a scalp there if you guys like scalping. Let me show you something here on Meta. What is still a possibility. If you look at it, it came from down. This was the big top here, 715. The second top looks like it's happening now. If it prints a genuinely bearish candle, the new low would be the entry, just based on setup, on the basis of being a double top. It's not ideal because, look at this. This is not an ideal price action. But I mean, I'm looking at a much bigger perspective here.
Why you say it's not the ideal price action between the two tops?
Because this is back and forth. Even within it, you can see a consolidation and a breakout, then a retest of the breakout and a push up. You can see all the structures in between. For a good ideal double top, you just want a nice arch, a nice curve. That's it, nice and smooth. This obviously doesn't have it. You don't expect that in the pre-market anyway. So it's not ideal.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it wants to be good. And also, this is so huge. This may be more like a swing trading setup. It takes 3 days to actually get the move. Meanwhile, it'll mess around up and down $10 for hours and hours. This is probably a little too big, but let's see. It's one of those things you can make a decision on. There goes Tesla, guys. Now breaking the 8 a.m. candle low. There it is. Push down, consolidate, push down again.
I got in at 395.16.
Nice. There you go.
I took most of my position off at 392 because I'm a worm, and I've got the last 100 shares just running down.
Okay. You're playing the momentum. Cool.
I can only afford 300.
All good. Yeah, good fun, eh? There's a lot going on here. All right. Still waiting for the big moves, the big opportunities. Nothing setting up for me just yet. Tesla, so 390. I got into this short on Tesla around 395. I'd look at 390 as a place halfway to take some off, and then the rest for 384. Basically the bottom line there. Gosh, Meta's it's getting really messy. This might be where it sets up for that big double top idea. It's just too messy. Even if it prints bearish, this is way too messy. What's more interesting is going on a smaller perspective here. And if it comes back and bounces off 700, does that retest of a breakout? I think that's more interesting. I have much more confidence in that kind of time frame than the big one here. What are we doing? Some funny conversation going on here, the back end of BDT. There's a lot of jokes to be made about AI and all this stuff going on right now. All right, there you go, Meta. Look at that. Certainly not bearish. If anything, it's just chopped, throwing wicks on both sides on every candle. Don't touch it. This is telling me, don't touch me. It will bite. Meanwhile, I still don't see anything else. So yeah, this looks like a double top on Amazon, right? You got a top here, a second one forming, but it's really not. The context is that should come from a big move, from coming down 2 up and then making a nice neat one. This kind of came from here, yeah, down to up. Really, it's not clean at all, and it's just in an area of chop. So if it's not nice and clean, you don't want to play with it.
What about NVIDIA? Break retest.
Let's see. NVIDIA wants to do, what the hell does it want to do? Like, it's still just in this messy zone. It did a false breakout on the upside, a false breakout on the downside. I don't see anything. My eyes just tell me to stay away from this. There's nothing on it in my view. Man. So you can see now the pace of the market seems to have changed. Everything's a bit slower than 20 minutes ago.
Well, that was fun. My computer just crashed right in the middle of that trade.
Oh, congratulations. I have that all the time.
It just went, and I was like, oh God. So I just got back in and closed out the last 100 shares, but whatever.
That's why you should always have some sort of different.
I did have a stop set and all
Okay.
that fun stuff, and luckily the software kept it rolling. But yeah, that was fun.
There you go. Those are the fun days in day trading. We can really get really serious. What I have is I have my brokerage account on my cell phone, and that's on the cell phone network, so I can get in there anytime and just shut it down, close all positions. So I have that.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, you survived. Good job.
We did. This is still a great trade. Very thankful, but that made for a fun. God dang it. Whee!
Nice. All right, so we're having this big reverse hammer coming together on Amazon, and it makes sense. It's not after a giant candle. It had one kind of a smaller candle on the way. But again, this is a reversal setup, and what is it reversing from? I mean, this is just chop. It's like going from one end of the range to the other. That's all it looks like. I don't see it making a big move and then reversing. It's not doing that. So that's not interesting. Meta, on the other hand, looks better if it does complete this reverse hammer. But again, this is just tempting, but it's not there. These things are just not there.
Like as you said, it's not a big move. It's a lot of buyers, sellers in between.
Yep. It's a great big mess. I'm seeing a lot of mess right now. I mean, I'm seeing a slow market, as in it's slowed down in the last few minutes, 5 and 10 minutes. And everything's kind of consolidating. People are consolidating themselves. Either they made money or lost money. Some hedge funds are blowing up. Kathy Woods probably made money. Stuff like that. So not a time to play. At least not the way I see it. Tesla's on its way. Let's see. Let's see if it respects these levels. You can see it slowed down for a while at 390. That's where I would have taken some profits and then let the rest run. Let's see. Nice pattern on Tesla.
You consider Tesla as a double top?
Would I think of it as a double top? Yeah, this makes sense. From way down, got a top there. The second one's there. It's lower than the first. It's got room to the left. So it is a complete double top. Where would you enter this double top? Oh, there you go. To think about it. Bearish candle, print the new 5-minute low. That's where the entry should have been, the stop right above. Why don't you tell me that 30 minutes ago, man? Shit.
I just saw your screen. I saw
Oh, crap. There you go. Near perfect setup. Totally missed. Just totally didn't look at it.
Yeah. I just learned from you to zoom out and then see other stuff. So that's...
Oh, well, cool. There are going to be many more like this today. So there you go. Zooming out, always a good idea.
The second top you recommend to be lower than the first top.
Yeah, most definitely lower. And you can see this has a much better curve to it, right? It's not really choppy. You can see it was the bottom and then up. It's much cleaner than what we were looking at earlier. What were we looking at? I think Meta or something.
That was Meta. Yeah.
Yeah, this is much cleaner. And that aligns with a 5-minute ORB trade and get the majority out there and then maybe add back for the rest of the move down. Oh, man. Oh, well. Cool, man. Some of you got that. Dustin got that.
That's good. That's my lesson learned today. Zoom out. Zoom out.
Zoom out and have many eyes on the market so you can always call stuff out to each other. It's the beauty of community.
Tesla's just so brutal, man. Like that one worked, but I've got about 5 more that have leveled accounts that didn't work. Like it's so violent. Like
yes, please be gentle with it. Treat it well, it'll treat you well. Don't abuse it.
For sure.
Look at this again. This reverse hammer setup on Meta looks tempting, right? Got some room to the left at the top. But again, it's got a wick on the downside. It's not genuinely bearish. And we can look at the context. It's got teeth on both sides. You really don't want to play with this. So again, tempting. Meta is tempting again. It's like the 6th or 7th time today. Still, I don't want to touch it. What do we have here? We have Apple. Yep. Again, look at these levels. Aren't they great? 8 a.m. candle. Just about as far as it wants to go. Maybe see a double top, but this is too tiny. There's not enough space in the double top. You know, if it's more wider spread, it'd be better. Wow, everything's weak now. We're back into the bear market, guys. That was 2 or 3 days of fun, and here we go. 10 a.m. bear market on the 30th of January. Yeah. So, Tesla. Fantastic move. It's the only clean moving stock today. Only thing that really has moved nicely with the setup.
Avi, I have a question.
Go ahead.
On Amazon, it may not have been a correct way of getting in, but if you see on the 5-minute candle where it had 2 wicks, yeah, I took it. I saw the opening price and I saw the weakness, and I took the position and I took it down to that level, which is just right there. I just got exited, just one level. It was only 2R for me, but you wouldn't consider that as an entry, correct?
Yeah, I don't see any entries on this chart anywhere. There's nothing on it. Where did you get in the first minute, or was it later? Or was it late?
It was right at 237.40, which was the opening price. I think it is somewhere around there. Yeah.
But did you trade it in within the first 5 minutes, or was it just more recently in the last 10 minutes or so?
No. I took it on the first minute of that candle.
Right at the open, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, again, if you're doing this kind of stuff, yeah, watching the opening price at levels, you can see some weakness, and at where you have seen a higher weakness. So you can kind of see a double top setup. If you're going to do this, be very careful. As you said, you only got 2R out of it. And on top of that, on top of having a small reward, you still have a lot of hard work in this. This is momentum stuff. You've seen me do this last week, right? It's very complicated. It's very hard to read this stuff, and you got to partial quickly. You got to watch the momentum, because it can easily just jump against you, go the other way, and then you can't even exit. You're getting a bad spread and all that stuff. So again, typically, I think there are easier ways to make money in the market rather than jumping in at the open. So if you're gonna do that, no problem. But be careful with it. You gotta have a lot of other stuff to back it up. You need volume. You need the tape. You need level 2. You need the moving averages. All that stuff comes into this kind of trading, into playing the opening volatility. So again, if you want that, sure, it's there, and you got the move today. But remember, I just think it's a lot of work for, if you're really doing it well, you get 2R trades all the time, but only 2R for a lot of work. So you gotta weigh those factors and see how you wanna do things.
No, that's not my goal. I want your kind of R's, 10 R's.
There you go. Then you gotta wait for the setup, and then when the setup comes, you gotta wait for the confirmation. When you get that, then you put on your trade, and then you gotta wait for your reward or for your result. Wait, hours and hours. So you guys have seen me do that a lot in the last 6 months or so. So that's the way that I've discovered you can target the big moves of the market.
I'm with you on that.
Still have
Don't get much FOMO, man.
FOMO? Yeah, FOMO's real. But what you gonna do, huh? Indulge yourself? Nah, come on.
Yeah,
Maybe tougher than that. Yeah. Sorry, Farzan, you were saying something?
Yeah, Google. You see a reversal with a hammer?
Let's see, Google. What am I seeing here? I'm seeing a breakout retest of a breakout, but breakout from what? There's nothing here, just in a consolidation, then a breakout. That makes sense, but it could. I mean, yeah. So I mean, the pattern is right. The candlestick pattern makes good sense. Went up, did a very nice hammer. The new 5-minute high would be the entry. I like that. and it's happening at the level, breakout at the level. But again, I'll tell you, it's hard to see this as a breakout to my eyes, because for a breakout, it first has to have a good consolidation, then a breakout. So if it did this down here, it would make more sense. It would go and come back about now and do this hammer down here. That's where I would get excited and go long. Here, I mean, it can easily get chopped up or do anything, but my whole criteria is it just basically did a move up. You had opening volatility in the first candle, but then just straight up. And so I'm not going to treat this level as a breakout level. Perhaps a reversal, sure. But, this is not a breakout. And if you have a breakout, then you have a retest or you have a continuation. I don't see all that happening at the moment.
And Avi, what about Apple? Do you consider it a retest or a double bottom?
Apple, let's see again. Big consolidation, false breakdown, false breakup that way. It's just chopping in a range. I don't see anything in this. It's just right inside. It's not doing anything. Let it break out in one direction or the other, and then retest. And again, this is why I like retest, because look at this. If you got this breakout, you had a false breakout. You don't get much reward for it. You get into this breakout, it turns out it's a false breakout. You don't get anything out of it.
You're always zooming out and looking to the left. Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah, it's sitting right there.
Yeah,
Look to the left, always good.
Yeah.
But again, I think the most interesting of the lot so far is still Tesla. It's at the level, and you can see, right? It's two big candles and approaching the levels, putting in smaller candles. You can see the behavior changing at levels. Very cool. I like the range on Tesla today. It's like $10 ranges, so there will be opportunity. It's already been, and there will be more. I see Meta going down as well, but again, no setup, no way to get involved in that. Seriously, I'm turning into some sort of nocturnal animal these days. This is crazy. Gotta find a better way to sleep. Just up every night.
I think Andrew has a couple products for that that'll help you.
Andrew's got all kinds of things that he says will help me.
Frog.
What's that?
Frog.
Prague?
Frog experience, yeah.
Oh, Prague?
Yeah.
Sounds like a party. Oh my goodness, no. Pink powder or whatever we call it. I don't even know. No.
Hey,
Honestly, I haven't... Yeah, go ahead.
Get a deep tissue massage. That'll help you sleep.
Yeah, I sat in my massage chair today for like 30 minutes before showing up here. That helped a lot. That was just like relaxing the bones and the muscles. And I'm also very, very sore. It's been a very active week for me physically as well with the weight training. So, yeah, deep tissue massage sounds great. I might remember to do that.
You should do it with me. See what's real. Weight training.
Oh gosh, no. Listen, I ain't no bodybuilder like you, man. I can't do that stuff. It's not. Just want to stay healthy, and as you age,
It's always working on the hormones to make you feel better. That's all.
hormones. Okay.
Yeah. Weight training is all hormones.
Okay, I don't know. I've never played with any of that. For me, it's just a little espresso, then hit the gym. There's some creatine and protein, and eat well.
No, not. I mean, the training itself, it works on hormones to make you feel better.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You're taking them. You're happy with it?
No, I'm not taking any. The weight training, the strategy of the weight training is basically to work to lower your insulin and give you high testosterone so you feel better all day and don't have crashes.
Okay, gotcha. I know what you mean. Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
The other day you mentioned you also do a bit of cycling. Are there good places in Dubai to cycle? I'm just wondering.
Well, first thing, the biggest problem in Dubai is the good weather to cycle. So the weather is good now. And more recently, yeah, there are good places to go. They've got Kite Beach here, which is basically a huge cycle or bike track for many kilometers. And then there's Kudra Lakes, which is about 40-minute drive from where I am. Awesome. Like, it's literally, you can bike through the desert. And we've got these tracks and roads and stuff. So more recently, it's great. It's great. In my own neighborhood, for the kids, it's big enough they can go cycling around, no problem at all. We got a lake also nearby. So yeah, it's all right. Cycling's good. Today though, I just, again, I went to bed at like 6 a.m.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
yeah. And what was I doing till 6 a.m.? I was in the BBT room. I have a feeling today's gonna end up like that. I've got like all kinds of stuff to talk about, the BBT stuff. But yeah, I just I think the root of the problem for me is I got to find a way to wind down at like 10 p.m. after I'm done with all the trading and everything, and give myself a wind down period. Then I can actually fall asleep rather than just shut down the computer and hit the sack. That doesn't
Exactly. Oh. Do a bit of reading, that also helps.
Yeah, reading. Yeah, I haven't read much recently, but yeah, that's also good. Light reading has always been beneficial. Yeah, to be honest, since Colombia, and we were there 2 or 3 months ago now, I haven't really recovered my circadian rhythm since then. It's been all go. All this day trading stuff is all nonstop. So, anyways, I just gotta be more firm with myself. In the meantime, we have again Tesla. You can see its behavior changing right at the level, almost precise. Isn't that great?
Very, very nice. So I was just watching it.
Avi, why didn't you take that
fantastic,
Tesla
Avi.
trade? Because it's at your level, right? Why did you take it?
Yeah, it's right at the
Because
level.
I was talking. That's why.
Again, that's the second time today.
Sorry about that, Avi.
No, that's okay. It's not my setup. This setup is good. It's good for a scalp. You have these tweezer bottoms. The wicks at exactly the same place at the level. I mean, it's very convincing. But you take these setups, you don't expect it to truly run. You kind of start partialing out pretty quickly. For me to take a reversal, it takes a lot more than just a couple of wicks. I mean, look at this. This is seriously bearish. If it put in if it puts in a great big long tail hammer and then the new high, I would take it. Or it goes up, comes back for a double bottom where the second bottom's higher than the first. Then I'll take it and then let this thing run for 500. Those are when the big moves start. I'm not here to scalp. I really don't want to scalp. It's just too much. You guys saw me do it last week. It's just too stressful. And also, I missed the bigger moves of the day. So what the hell?
Okay.
Might as well just do it right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Avi, I think you showed this in one of your webinars. I think the second one, where it's basically the same trade in the screenshot. The bullish candle made a engulfing for the reversal, and you took it. Yeah, you took it. I believe you took it.
One of these?
The same trade, yeah.
Just like this, yeah?
Yeah, same trade.
Well, that must have been a mistake, huh?
Yeah, actually, great amount on it.
Yeah, well, the trade book is very firm. I'm very firm about what I know I need to do. But again, as you guys have seen in the last 10 days or so, I've been making some mistakes with my trading executions. Even yesterday, I took a trade that really wasn't there. And sometimes, in hindsight, is the only time you see it. But so you got to really get clear-headed about this. I think I just got to get more clear-headed recently. And so this is definitely not the way I like to trade, not this stuff. Because I would be mostly out of it by now if I got in 10 minutes ago. Because this is not a convincing setup that new big buyers are coming and they're going to overpower all these sellers. I don't see that. No way. I mean, Tesla could easily be bullish for the day. Could be, but let it prove itself first. Let's see where those big buyers are coming in with massive aggression and then a new 5-minute high and all that stuff. For now, there's nothing in it. And I'm still not seeing anything.
Isn't this engulfing a part of your trade book?
This one here?
Yeah.
So, no. I mean, it can be. You want to put it in, you can. I've actually removed it more recently. I haven't been seeing it a lot at all. And so I removed it. Now, the thing about it also, you'll understand the engulfing. If this white candle closed, let's say up here about 390, so it's truly massive engulfing. It's twice as big as the previous one. And the low is lower. So it's truly, massive engulfing. Yeah. Now that's the setup. And then beyond that, a new high. At that point, I mean, the thing's already gone. You can't even take it there.
It is a little bit lower, but yeah, not like you said.
Yeah, I won't even trade that. That works in other markets. You're trading 4-hour time frame, 60-minute charts, Forex, stuff like that. It doesn't. You don't see that here in day trading. Very, very rare. So I don't even look for it. I have better things to look for. Okay, you guys want to see this? Look at this. Good thing I didn't touch Meta, right? It was telling you it's got teeth on both sides. Very tempting reverse hammer, the new low of the entry, and you would be struggling to manage this trade. This is a real struggle, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it's just telling you that it's behaving like that, and it gave you a partial setup. See, this is a tease. The market loves to tease. Good thing you don't touch it. When it's misbehaving, don't play the game. Just don't. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for the big ones.
You know, the biggest learning that I have in this session is the stop signs that you give, that you share. That don't do it because of ABCD. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, man. It's a pleasure. I'm glad it's beneficial.
Yeah,
It's not pushing to buy it; it's just stopping us to buy it, and then that's you don't find it anywhere.
Yeah, cool, man. Yep, that's it. 95% of the time you don't trade, and then you're doing it right. Basically, use that as a metric. So cool, man. Yeah.
Avi,
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought about your stops about the break even, and if you think about it, it's actually great. Worst case scenario, it stocks you out. You pay only $1 commission, and if it goes, you get in again. You can have 5 tries with only $5 commission.
There you go. That's it. That's the beauty of it, right? With break even, if you get out and if it sets up again, just re-enter. It doesn't hardly cost you anything. You're just paying to play the game. It's great.
Yeah, but I noticed that you have to give it a little bit of room at first to get away from your entry then.
Yeah. Let it get away. Let it get away. And if it comes back, well, you don't want to be in it anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's dropping and messing around. What the hell do you want to do? So getting it to close to break even makes sense as quick as you can. Of course, make it technical. Don't just stick it at break even, because break even is not a technical thing on a chart. Technical is levels and candlesticks. So make it that, and then you'll find that pretty soon it's pretty much at your break even anyway. And then you're stress free, risk free, all that stuff.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. You know, you make a couple of hundreds and then it stops you on break even. You didn't take that profit. It's kind of hard, but it's better than losing. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's better than losing. Never be afraid to stop out or exit, because you can always re-enter. Always, 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 always. And a lot of times I do that. I get out or I stop out, and then a minute later I'm back into it. So there you go. NVIDIA breakdown right at the level. It's a tough one against you. Where did it consolidate to actually break down? It's just been a disaster zone up here.
I got in at 121.85, but I don't necessarily think that was the greatest setup. I'll take that as luck. I saw the level at right there at some of the 121 on the daily and the 4 hour at the 121.80, but and it set up a good stop on the 5 minute. It was pretty tight. That was kind of my messed up logic on it.
All right. Well, here's the thing. If you realize you're in a bad position after you get in, just exit, or at least stick it at break even so it's stress free.
Dustin, are you long?
Oh, short.
Okay.
Yeah, I got in at 121.85.
I wouldn't trust it. I think it's respecting that level. This is my feeling at the moment. But we are not fortune tellers, obviously not.
Oh no, I took a lot off at 121.10, and then I took the last 100 off at 120.75, and I'm kind of just moving my stop down like Avi taught us with the 5 minute candles.
Yeah, you can see my forecast.
Yeah, I don't have the obvious skill of just watching, unfortunately. I'm still working on that.
He's super patient, though. I scalped several times today, because I sort of had a feeling for the move, sort of. Sometimes you develop an instinct, what's going on when you see the price action. But Avi is super patient. This is very, very nice. So. And what I'm learning from Avi is don't take off your profits too early. This is another thing. I really messed up Tesla today, and I wasn't a losing position, but of course it was a losing position because I messed up my profits.
Yeah.
So Avi is super nice to watch. Really,
that's where
really
I
nice.
was.
And the levels, I'm just amazed about these levels now. 8 a.m. candlestick. Wow.
I cut 2 trades in half that should have been bangers, and they ended up both being good trades, but not. Today could have been like a record day for me if I'd have done it the way I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But as always says, there's always another day now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still plenty of hours in today as well.
Right.
So
oh, not for me. It's service day. Get ready to go cut some brisket.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I mean, I feel so much FOMO in the video right now, and I should have shorted it and made a couple of $100. But at the end of the day, on that strategy, I would lose it at the end of the day. So
yeah.
but I'm gonna stick with Avi's strategy for now.
Cool. Just take it easy, guys. It's a gold mine, and you got to respect it. Otherwise it'll eat you up. This financial market. I'm telling you that from losing hundreds of thousands of dollars on like trade by trade, losing hundreds of $1,000s. That's a lot of losses. From that experience, you don't want to do
Avi,
that.
I've got a question for you. You ever thought about writing a book? Yeah?
Oh yeah, shit. I've
Hey?
I've definitely thought about it, and Andrew keeps pushing me to write a book.
If you want to, I'm your co-pilot. Yeah? I will reread what you're writing, and I think would be a good idea. Now.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate that. I don't know. It's again 80-20. It's just work. I don't like work. I don't work. I choose not to work.
A little side project, just a little side project.
Yeah.
You can afford a secretary. You can afford a secretary, and then just record your thoughts, and then just try to bring it down on paper, and that's it. That's it.
And maybe it's time for that. Yeah. Thanks. I gotta find a way to get off my ass and do it. Basically, that's the only thing stopping me. Really, just effort. It's not a matter of not having material or anything like that, or having resources. It's just effort. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Andrew wanted to co-author a book with me too, and I was like, I don't know, man. Well, you want me to sit down and write? I can't pay attention for 5 minutes. I don't want to sit down and write a book, but I can see the value in it, of course. Let's see.
Yeah, nice.
I will truly say. Oh, sorry, Ellie. My bad.
I just said I'm holding Tesla. It's going pretty good right now.
Pushing up, yeah.
I'm ready to break even. I got in at 389. Stop to break even. I'm holding it. I believe 405.
There you go.
I'm really happy that I set my level right at the 120.23 exit, and NVIDIA bounced right there. So it was kind of cool to see that happen. They may come right back down, but it's fun to watch these levels play out.
It is fun, right? A lot of fun.
Super.
Hey, Avi, I thought about something regarding the stops. Like I said, I practiced it in the replay, and once I want to put my stop to break even as soon as possible. Most of the times I get stopped out, so I had an idea maybe to create another hotkey for a stop with 20 to 30 cents, and that way maybe I can survive some of the pullbacks, some small pullbacks, and then if it goes, I'll put it to break even. What do you think about it?
I think that's tricky because just using a number, 20, 30 cents, that's going to be very hard on different tickers. They all behave differently, right? So you got to be very careful with that sort of thing.
Yeah, on Tesla, that doesn't work on Tesla. Maybe
so be careful with that. I'm thinking I'm going to go long here on, what is this, Meta. Gosh, these contracts are insane. I'm seeing a setup, finally. This is a breakout. Retest, printed the bullish candle, new 5-minute high. But where the hell would you put the exit? This is a good one. It's a deep retest, as in there's room to the left here. This is how it's actually. This is nearly precise how it is in the book. Just wait for it. Wait for the 5-minute high. Also have Googled. Oh, you know what? Sorry, Google's even better. What am I looking at now? Google's a better one.
What about NVIDIA? Big hammer tail.
NVIDIA is not great. It's really tricky and messy. Yeah. Google is the one. Yeah, the setup is far better. Just only take the best. Why would you mess around with anything else, huh? There we go. Google. Let's do this. 5-minute high. Let's get some contracts. We have 350. Get up. Let's get up on the size. There we go. All right. Basically, it broke off 200. Retest. And it's not even this is not a breakout. This is continuation play. Continuation with that long tail hammer, room to the left, all that stuff. So for now, let's keep the stop below the hammer and then tighten it up. So about 290 or so. Oops, there it is. Cool. All right, let that one sit, let it brew, and then we'll find out. Cool. Hey guys, in about 4 minutes or so to go on this session, and then we'll be ending this and going to YouTube at 11 a.m.
I just want to say thanks again for everything. It's good to be back. you showing your P&L has made significant changes in how I operate. So I think it was Ellie or Atif was saying about moving the stop loss to break even. I've wanted to do that 3 times today, and all 3 times I didn't because I realized I need to get more comfortable with red on my screen when a trade's juggling, and all 3 times turned into banger trades. And they would have all stopped me out every single time. So for whatever that's worth.
Hey, Dustin, it sounds like you didn't lose enough.
No, I did good for the day. I had 2.
I mean, in general, I don't want to see red anymore, man. I'm done with this.
Oh,
cool, man. Cool.
No, I've lost a ton. It took me. How long was I off, Avi? I had to take 3 months away. I think 2 or 3 months to reset my head. Yeah.
Hey guys, we got a question here from Sully. Go ahead, Sully. You there? Okay, no big deal. Anyways, yeah, cool, man. Cool, guys. It's good to have you back, Dustin. Get back in the game and play it right. You'll be okay. Be just fine. So, just stick with your risk management. Again, we're all in this together. I'm on a learning curve just like everyone else is. We're all on our own paths. But the key is to be here together and do it together. We learn better. It's much easier this way than doing it alone.
Avi, this is very humble that you are saying this. So absolutely, no. And I think we all appreciate this, what you're doing here. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Absolutely, it's my pleasure. Glad you guys are all here.
This is good stuff.
Hey, Avi, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Sully. I'm new to DOS Trader. I just downloaded it after speaking to you. Well, one of your sessions last week. Do you show all your Mag 7 on one screen, or do you use tabs? I'm trying to figure out how to set it up to follow 7 things.
So yeah, I've got these charts. I've got 8 of them, all on. Well, my screen is large. I have a big screen, so I'm able to put all of them on the screen. You can put them in separate screens if you have multiple screens, but I don't need them that big. They're only a few inches by a few inches watching these charts. And yeah, so what you're seeing here is my primary window where I have my montage and where I execute the trades. On the others, it's just purely the stock charts, the candlestick charts. That's it. And I have them on different windows. You can do that within DOS. What we can do is I've got, I'll put my DOS setup file or DOS layout file in our Discord. Let it be up there.
Okay.
And
thanks.
also, if you're a BBT member, you should join Brendan's session. He does it, I think, once a week for DOS setups. And he really walks you through how it works. He's really great at it. So I think those will be good resources for you to get through this.
Yeah, and I just want to echo what everyone else is saying, Avi. You've changed my way in trading. You're a phenomenal instructor, and you're very clear on how you explain things, and it's great. I'm so happy I joined this community, and I'm also a Bear Bull member too as well.
Awesome. Hey, it's a pleasure to have you, man. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Glad you guys are all here. Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. 10:30 here, so I'm going to end this session. Take a little break, and we'll be on YouTube at 11 in 30 minutes. So. Come on and say hi over there, guys. We'll have some fun with it.
Good luck with that trade, Avi.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks,
All righty. Take it easy, guys.
Ciao.
Bye.